Hey, yo, what's up? You're rocking with DollaBillah, and this is Down to Talk, the DollaBillah edition.
Yeah, hotter than a candle, dope like I've been up in a bando, gripping that handle, run up on me, I'ma pull a Rambo. Gotta get green like camo, gotta load it up like ammo, hotter than a candle, dope like I've been up in a bando, gripping that handle, run up on me, I'ma pull a Rambo, hotter than a candle, dope like I've been up in a bando, gripping that handle, run up on me, I'ma pull a Rambo, get it money mando, gotta get green like camo, get it money mando, gotta load it up like ammo, only rapping about what I knew about, gotta think ahead and get the money on a new route, got it fully loaded like I'm ready for a shootout, and I'm packing like I'm ready for a move out, I can kick a flow kung fu out, speeding like we get a back blue out, push a tattoo out, when I get into the skin of a hater like an alligator, biting on your leg just like an hour later, yeah, all about the paper, gotta get it greater, gotta get the weight up, gotta get a hater, hotter than a ventilator, all about the paper like a good grader, trying to get an A and trying to get a grader, moving like an elevator, anybody trying to stop me from getting this money is gonna get stepped on like a ladder or an escalator, I ride tracks like somebody on a roller coaster, Coca-Cola hitting like a defibrillator, gotta get the money higher than a stoner paper airplane or an airplane with an aviator or a space invader like Darth Vader, moving through the crater, trying to make a major move like the Tomb Raider, hotter than a candle, dope like I've been up in a bando, gripping that handle, run up on me, I'ma pull a Rambo, get it money mando, gotta get green like camo, get it money mando, gotta load it up like ammo, I'ma load it up like a gun, full of that ammo, I'ma load it up like a drum, full of that ammo, gripping that handle, run up on me, I'ma pull a Rambo, get it money mando, gotta load it up like ammo, like a fully loaded clip, gotta make the money flip like a hit to the hip when you running from a gun longer than your arm, I do my thing and remain calm, got lines like the inside of a palm, they can say whatever man, DollaBillah done, and if it ain't about the money, DollaBillah gone, and if being broke right, DollaBillah wrong, yeah, I work like I never get a break, and I'm hungry like I never had a plate, I stay hungry, lifelong stomach ache, trying to get the money longer than a heaven gate, go ahead and hate, it don't matter none, feeling like I had to grab a gun, not an average one, I'm an exceptional lyrical genius, and from here to Venus, my flow is the meanest, the cleanest, I mean this, hotter than a candle, dope like I've been up in a bando, gripping that handle, run up on me, I'ma pull a Rambo, get it money mando, gotta get green like camo, get it money mando, gotta load it up like ammo, I'ma load it up like a gun, full of that ammo, I'ma load it up like a drum, full of that ammo, gripping that handle, run up on me, I'ma pull a Rambo, get it money mando, gotta load it up like ammo,
Yo, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Tony.
I'm King K.
And this is Down to Talk.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all again so much for tuning in with us each and every week. We really appreciate it. But if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We got content just like this, dropping almost every single week. Y'all know what it is. Y'all been rocking with us for a minute now. So, King K.
Facts. And with this episode, I truly respect this guy here. He's very talented. He's a digital art creator, and he's a rapper. But we would like to let you guys know, if you have a business, come present it. If you have a testimony, come share it. And if you're an artist, please come perform. Without further ado, I want to bring my brother, DollaBillah. Yes, sir.
Man, appreciate you.
So, tell us about yourself, man.
Man, rapper, bro, all the way to the core.
Yeah.
I've been rapping for at least 2 decades of my life now. picked it up in middle school, have never, ever stopped writing.
Right.
It's crazy because as I said that, I was thinking about Stephen King. I don't know how the dude doesn't have arthritis yet because he's always writing stuff.
Yeah.
But that's me lyrically. Even if I wanted to give it up, my passion is way too strong for it. I could stop. I could tell myself to stop, and somebody's gonna play a beat, and I'm like, yo, I need to get on that. Even if I'm not trying to put it out, there's a passion in me to put it out. And I just have always written. I've even told myself when I couldn't stay consistent with posting to just, type it on your phone, stuff like that. But rapper, nerd to the core, still read comic books to this day. I love language arts and things of that nature, but I would much rather read a comic this big versus a book this big. That's just me. A father, I have 2 beautiful children. A 5-year-old girl, will have a 3-year-old boy on Monday. So that's just me, man.
Happy early birthday.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations on that, man.
Appreciate it.
It seems like you are into a lot of things, right? So can you tell us, like, how does those creative juices flowing? Like, what would you say your style is like in rapping?
Man, my style, bro. My style is pop culture mixed with the 90s, mixed with your favorite superhero, mixed with the type of hip hop you like to listen to. I really am I'm the same person I've always been since I was like in elementary school. I just learned a lot more and I learned how to express it better. And lately I have just been fighting to make little Billa proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need that little kid version of me to know, like, I'm representing for you. I'm trying to change our life. I'm trying to put some things together, and I'm taking all the hopes and dreams that I had back then and just trying to reach out to them a little bit better. Not settling for anything, but really striving for everything that I possibly can. And my style is just like, it's just pure hip hop. Like, I truly am a rapper's rapper. Nowhere near the best, but you ask me a question about hip hop, I'm gonna know something related to it. Whether it's something that's before my time, something that's even in this generation I'm not too keen on. But because I have such a love and respect for hip hop, when those new names pop up, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give it a listen. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I just want to always be in tune with the thing that drives my passion. You know what I mean? So, but my style is just straight up rapidy rap, get as many words out as you can as possible. I love punchlines and metaphors, and stay true to myself by putting those nerd references in there. In my song Ammo, I end the first verse with rhyming Darth Vader with Tomb Raider, because I was born in 91. You know what I mean? I played Tomb Raider on PlayStation, and I like Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna talk about money being in outer space, he's gonna come to mind. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my style.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that is what's up, man. And you had mentioned, doing what you do and having passion for it to like make Lil Billa proud. Yeah. I don't think a lot of people, do what they do enough to make their younger self proud.
Facts.
So just the fact that you even are aware of that, conscious of that, is like super important. But like,
for sure.
You also mentioned as far as like reaching out, I guess as an artist. What are some strategies that you use to reach out to your audience?
Really, it's just trying to see what the audience might be into. I try a whole lot of different things. Some things work, some things don't. Some things don't work till I try it like the 3rd or 4th time because I'm just really adamant about it. But just trying to see what they're into. I've been reading up lately online that it's very big to put questions out there for your audience to really connect with them. So it might be a question that wasn't on my mind 5 minutes ago, but if I see there's something an audience member might be interested in, I'll just throw it out there. Trying to collab with people because we can grow our audiences together, and my audience, for me personally, my audience is so vast because being a nerd, being someone who collects action figures, who likes to rap, being someone who likes to watch Power but at the same time will watch anime, you know what I mean? It's like there's so many audiences I can tap into, and I'm trying to draw them all together with my music, if that makes sense. Sometimes I'll write songs saying like, well, hey, if I was this superhero, this is probably how I would act. Just, turn that into a rap and then make it dope enough to where like it can kind of slap and you can nod your head to it, but also nerdy enough where like if you've read these comic books, you know the references that I'm dropping.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up, man. So you say you like to collab a lot. Throughout your career of rapping, who would you say you would like to like open up for? you know, in the industry, whether they're a big name or a small name, you know, underground. Who was that one person that you were like, you know, I gotta open up for this guy?
Nah, Ice JJ Fish. No, I'm just kidding. But to be, and no disrespect to him, but to be 100% honest, like, so we went to the rodeo last night and 50 Cent performed, and I missed his tour that he had a couple of months back. And just for me, myself, like, my name is DollaBillah, but I'm still trying to get the money. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't financially smart for me to spend the money on the tickets at that time. So when I found out that March 1st that he was performing at the rodeo, I told my wife, I was like, no, we are going no matter what. Because he's actually a big part of the reason that I got into rap. I've always been a fan of it. Growing up in the 90s, I was a big fan of Nelly, fan of Snoop Dogg, LL Cool J, and 50's Get Rich or Die Trying came out in 03, a year before I started rapping in 04. And just hearing him rap, I learned how to do cadences and stuff like that, rhyming different things together. And then listening to some of his homies like Lloyd Banks, I learned how to put punchlines in my music and stuff like that. But I would absolutely love to open up for 50 Cent. And I love hip hop so much, but there's not even too many rappers that I would say I would want to meet in life. But that guy, like, he figured it out and then is still adding on to it in so many avenues. Because just looking at him, looking at how other people have kind of changed the game, it's not even about the music anymore. You have to be like a brand, you know? And I was just looking at his IG page earlier, and I was like, out of the majority of the posts that are there, none of it is his songs. You know what I mean? It's just him being himself. It's the business deals, it's the TV shows, all of that. And not to saying that I'm not saying that to say I'm gonna, you know, follow his life pattern, because I'm not trying to get shot 9 times. You know what I'm saying? But it's really dope to take what the game changers are doing and apply it to what you're trying to do. Lately, even with me doing different music videos and taking different avenues, I've just been watching my favorite films and seeing how they directed those things, how they shot those things. I'm not watching music videos because I need to stand out and I need to be different. So, you know, just tie it all back in. I've studied 50 Cent a lot, listened to him a lot, so it would only make sense. I would definitely want to open up for him.
Okay. 50 Cent's a smart guy.
He is. Super facts. And he's petty too. Yeah. But then he's even petty in a way where, like, he uses that to get the attention. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then, you know, a lot of people say that he can't be canceled because it's like he'll say something that, like, a lot of people might think is wild, but then he'll drop something else that, like, just makes everybody fall back in love with him.
Right.
And it's just, I don't think it's about staying relevant. I just think it's about staying on people's mind. Because me, for a long time, I was trying to post online every single day, but it was burning me out. I was like, I can't give my family, you know, my kids that love if I'm so focused on, like, well, how did this post do? Like, I don't want to think like that. I just want to be passionate. I just want to be creative. So then I was like, all right, cool. I'll try every other day. And what really got me into thinking of, like, just drop whatever, see what works. But even when people aren't giving the likes, they're not giving the comments, they're still paying attention to it. What got me thinking like that, a few years back, I ran into somebody that I went to high school with. And, like, I didn't really know him that well, but I'm going to speak if I recognize him.
Right.
So we spoke, and then, you know, we dapped it up, and before we split ways, he was like, bro, keep doing your rapping thing. You really doing your thing. And in my head, I was just like, he's never once commented on anything I posted. Never liked it, but he saw it. So that's when I was like, I'm going to just stay in their faces. I'm going to try to stay consistent. If I miss a couple of days, oh, well, whatever. At least when you see me, you know it's something rap. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully maybe that'll connect me with some people in the future that'll keep me in mind for when they need some verses or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's what's up. It's actually funny because that plays into, you know, the very next, you know, progression of like your career, just overall. And that's actually one of the things, like, you know, I kind of want to know more about as well. You know, we're in a day and age where, like, the internet's around.
Facts.
Like, and the internet is like a big part of our lives. And, you know, obviously it's changed the game, but how do you think that the internet has impacted the music industry?
Oh, man, that's a great question. Massively, profoundly. You know, you can go to Walmart and Target and not find any CDs. You'll find records, you'll find DVDs, and people aren't really buying those, you know, because we got streaming services. But at the same time, even though artists aren't getting paid as much for their streams, I do think that it's dope that I could say, hey, I'm going to pay, maybe $10 a month, and I have access to all the music out there. I want artists to get what they deserve, but at the same time, like, it's bittersweet. because my brother was on some like, a few years back, he was on some like, yo, you need to start doing shows. You need to get out to these open mics. You need to perform, stuff like that. I was dragging my feet on it because I love to rap. I love to just get out there and spit it, but I need my work to be intentional. I felt like we got locked into a system of, we can be real here, right? All right, so look, because like I said, I'm a rapper's rapper, and I'm going to speak for rappers out there that are going through this because we all doing it. Sometimes we get locked into the system of like, oh yeah, I did this open mic the other night. I did this show, and like there was like a crowd of 50 people. Like, and in our mind, it's like we're putting the work in, we're grinding. When yeah, you working, but what is it doing for you? Because those people in the audience, is there anyone in that audience that's going to pay you? Is there anyone, and it's not always about the money, but we are trying to get to the next step. Is there anybody that's there that's going to connect you to somebody? You know, we say, hey, follow me on this, follow me on that when we do our shows, but how many of them actually take their phone out, type in the name that you're telling them, and they actually follow you? Mm-hmm. So I was telling my brother, we got to be intentional with it, because I just want to make sure that if I'm using my time, I'm using it wisely. Right. So bringing, you know, what you bringing up the internet, whenever somebody tells me that, I'm like, the internet is the biggest audience I could ask for. Like, I can continue to do shows to link with people, to network, to get content that I'm going to put right back out on the internet. Right. You know what I mean? And I kick myself in the foot sometimes, or in the back sometimes, because I'll never forget when A$AP Rocky dropped Peso years ago. And I was like, that's the wave. I was like, YouTube is the wave. Just put your stuff out there, show who you are, and go. I had a group of friends, and I was like, yo, we really should be dropping videos, putting stuff out on the internet. They was like, nah, we should do this, we should do that. And I learned in that very moment, or at least later on when things weren't really moving for us, stick with your gut. Go with the vision that God gave you. Stop feeling like you always have to bring people with you. Like, yes, we are supposed to help others, but how can I help somebody else if I can't help myself first? Right. You know what I'm saying? And the bigger vision is to always help people, but I gotta help myself. And I feel like the best way to help myself get into a position to help others is to use the internet and share myself with others as much as I can. And I haven't figured it out yet, but I know that there's something out there for artists, for rappers, singers. Like, it's about telling stories. Because anytime a story is told, people pay attention. Right. Like, anytime it's just like, hey, I got this video, like, and you're sitting there waiting to see what happens next, they stick with that. And I've even seen that in some of the videos I put on IG. It's like, I get out here just rapping my tail off, and it's like, I look at the retention and it ain't much. But then when I get out there and I might do something where it's like, hey, I'm talking and they're waiting to see what's going to happen next, it's just like, man, the numbers are going up on that. So it's about taking the music, blending it with those stories, and just giving it out to the audience on the internet.
Wow. Yeah. It's funny that you brought that up too, man, because like you said, getting into it, you know, here on Down2Talk, we wouldn't be, you know, where we are without speaking facts.
That's right.
And the first person to do it, though, and we'll give him his props, because, you know, he always won props.
Yeah, Big Soldier.
Soldier was the first to do it.
For sure.
Soldier was the first to do it.
For sure.
So props to Soldier, you know, for bringing that wave to the game. But and I'm glad that you knew that too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm locked in.
He definitely he brought that out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Soldier for you know, for putting us on game.
For sure.
But as far as like advice to like the younger generation, is it any
honestly, the advice that I would give, don't let anybody stop you. Go for your goals, go for your dreams. You know it's in your heart to go out there and get it. Why are you even wasting time now? Go. Because I wish that that's what I would have done years ago. I'm telling you, a decade ago, if I would have hopped on YouTube now, who's to say I would have been famous? Who's to say I would have been paid? But I definitely would have been closer to whatever my goals and my dreams were at the time. I probably would have found another purpose to add on to the purpose that God gave me. Just go, and never stop. No matter what happens, you might slow down, but never ever stop. When I had my children, it slowed me down a little bit, but then it also brought that passion back up in me, like a fire coming out of a dragon's belly. Keep going, never ever stop, and trust your gut and trust God always.
If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. You gotta keep moving forward, though.
Facts.
That was deep, y'all. That was deep from both of y'all. That was
sure.
That was deep.
Okay, you got any words?
Man, y'all said it all, man.
We said it all. Ain't no way we had all the words.
Hey.
There's no way that King got no words.
This is the one episode I don't have nothing to say, because they didn't already said it, man. You know, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep grinding, man.
All right, he said it. DollaBillah, again, man, we want to thank you for pulling up and spitting wisdom for us.
For sure.
Again, if y'all haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We got content just like this dropping almost every single week. Thank y'all again so much for tuning in. Catch us next week or the week after. This is
Down to Talk.